A desperate search to find a missing 7-year-old swimmer is intensifying in KwaZulu-Natal this morning. The boy went missing yesterday while swimming with a group of friends in the Umvoti River near Glendale. The family of the boy is pinning its hopes of finding the boy on the search and rescue team that's currently carrying out diving operations in the river. My colleague, ENC reporter Dassen Tatia, is with the team in the area. Let's go live to him now. Dassen, well, it's really a tough time for the family. Earlier, you spoke to the father of the boy. You could just pick up how desperate they are for this search and rescue to yield positive results.
And not just the father, in fact, the entire community here in Glendale. It is yet another child that's gone missing on the north coast. You spoke about the search and rescue operation. There are two things happening at the moment. Behind me, we've got the SAPS guys that are being briefed. There will be divers that will be going into the water again. And then on the other side, you'll see there in the distance, that is one of the police dogs. That's Dante, with his handler Clinton O'Dea. He's from Mhlali K9, and they have been up and down this river just looking for any signs of Mbuso Gumede. You'll remember that he disappeared yesterday afternoon while he was out here swimming. He was with his father Dumisani at the time. And now, because the water levels have risen, it's making the search just a little more difficult. And I want to bring into the conversation now Pravesh Singh. He was among the first people that was here. Pravesh is with IPSS. Pravesh, you got here yesterday and you were alerted to what had just happened. What did you find when you got to the scene?
I saw the father, Mr. Gumede, struggling to look for his son in the water. He actually dived into the water and he came out the far end. He battled himself to get out. This was around just after 10 yesterday morning.
And what is the scene like? The community members that had come out, did people try to help? What is going on?
Yeah, there's a lot of help from the community members. Some of the community members went into the water, tried to assist the father. And obviously the search and rescue guys, they were here in just a couple of minutes and they immediately went into the water to try to stay in search of the child. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Pravesh Singh there. And that search continued until quite late last night, and this is now day 2. And I just want to take you back to what's happening in the water while I continue talking to you. You'll remember that the father, Dumisani Gumede, had said something quite interesting during his interview with me, and he said that he believes that there was a pit that was created in the river as a result of illegal sand mining. Now, that's not the first time I've heard this. When we were here in December as well, covering another drowning incident on the north coast, that was something that community members there had also said. We had seen footage of excavators also removing sand along the riverbank around there, and some from inside the water as well. And this seems to be a growing concern among communities on the north coast. They say that what was once a safe place for children to play, much like the Umvoti River behind me, it's now become very dangerous because there are huge pits that can't be seen from the water's surface.
One wonders what the mining is for, what are they excavating for. From what I can see currently where you are, on the banks there of Umvoti, Dassen, the weather is looking like it's a good enough weather for the rescue to continue for quite some time.
Certainly. In fact, those that are here now, and you might be able to hear Dante barking off in the distance, this is about probably just about under 3 kilometer stretch that they'll have to cover along this river. They have a lot of work to do, but key to that work will be also those divers getting into the water. And off to my right here, you'll see that the community has gathered. Among them is also Dumisani Gumede and the rest of the Gumede family, and they are waiting very anxiously to get some answers from this search today, and hopefully that happens before the end of the day.
Thank you very much, Dassen Tatia. They're on the banks of Umvoti River in